Standardized tests have become just a part of our educational system, even when some children don't have to take a standardized test throughout much of their K through 12 experience. There's a sense amongst educators and parents that even if you're in an environment where standardized tests are not required, it's something that children need to learn how to do because they'll probably have to do it someday. Now, it is important to recognize that there's some faulty logic to that reasoning. There are over 1,000 schools in the United States that are test optional at this point. That means that you do not have to submit standardized test scores as a part of the admissions process. And there are schools that are doing this, like the University of Chicago, that has a 5% admission rate. So what universities and colleges are finding is that high test scores on their SAT or your ACT are not an indicator of success in college. So it's something that we really need to sort of step back from as we're thinking about the importance of standardized tests for a child's experience. Now, what is a standardized test? It's a test where all the students are given the same questions, where the test is administered in the exact same way for every student who's being given this test, and it is all scored in the exact same manner. Those tests scores are norm referenced, and that means that the score that you get is a score that has compared that student to a norm group of students who took the test. So it's a comparison score, essentially. Like if you get an 88th percentile ranking, that means that you scored as well as or better than 88% of the students in the norm group. So it is not it's not a raw score. It is a norm referenced score. AP tests are criterion referenced. That means that there's a particular criteria that students have to reach to get a different score, and those scores are 1 through 5. So it's important to understand a little bit about what a standardized test is and how it's scored as you think about its utility or value as you're considering children. So it's useful to look back at how standardized tests have emerged as a part of our educational culture, because they haven't always been there.